guys, doing another good review here today. Finally got my cook set together. I used to have just a little tin can to boil water and everything, and a little Coleman stove, which, don't get me wrong, it's a good product, but try to step up a notch. Right now what I have is the GSI Pinnacle Soloist. Now they make a couple different ones. They make a minimalist, they make a dualist, base camp, etc. You can look them up. You can see all their different products. Highly recommend them. I've already used this once before I did a review, and I was very satisfied. What's nice is, first of all, when you open this up, it comes in this little bag here. It serves a couple purposes. One, it keeps it protected. You got this little coating here. This will keep it protected when it's in your bag from getting scratched up and everything. The second thing that's nice about this is inside here, it's a rubberness, so you could pretty much put water in here for any number of reasons. The biggest reason they made it for is you could put your water in here, and when you're done using this, if you were to cook something inside of it, you could just wash everything in here and move on your merry way. If you're filtering water from a source and there's a lot of dirt or a lot of debris in there, you could put the water in here, let it sit for a while, and then filter from that. This holds up to probably about, I'd say, maybe a liter of water, so that's that. Here's the actual Pinnacle. It's got a little handle on the side. What's nice, pushing on the sides, folds right out. Very nice. It's got the strainer. Two things about this that are nice. First, it's got your lid's got a strainer on the side here, and it's also got an opening, one for ventilation, but also for the cup that comes with it. So, first off, the inside here, the way I have it packed, it's a little tight, but it's supposed to be. Some people were complaining that it's a tight fit or whatnot, and it's meant to be that way. If you look on the side of it, it shows. Here's the little cup. What's nice is two things, well, three actually. It's got a little seal on the side here. Keep your hands from burning if you have soup or tea, hot chocolate, anything like that, so it'll keep your hands nice. On the inside, it's very hard to see, but when you get it, you'll see it. They have the measurements on the side. So whether you're making a freeze-dried meal like I'm going to make, you've got the measurements right there, so you're not having to guess. So that's nice about that. I'll put that up to the side. I'm not really going to be using that, at least not till later. It comes with this little protection for your single stove. In this case, they designed it for your ultralight, and this is going to be the first time I'm trying this today. Is the Ultralight Pocket Rocket by MSR. I've read a lot of reviews on it and heard nothing but great things. It opens up a decent amount. It's got the teeth on the side, so it'll grab your pan so it doesn't move around and slide around. I noticed with the other unit I had before by Coleman, it didn't have those grippies, so I did notice my pot would move around once in a while. This doesn't have the automatic starter. There's some that do. You can look it up online that under their products they got all sorts of ones. This is just one of a few. And finally, in the bottom here is the spork that comes with it and the fuel source that I bought. Now you're probably asking what this white stuff around here is. This is just medical tape. The reason I put this here is because with the metal sides, there's the Teflon in the inside, and this metal could scratch that up really, really fast. Whether it's putting it in, bringing it out, or just when I'm walking around, it could bump around a little bit. So this protects that so it doesn't get scratched. So when you buy the Soloist, what you get is you get your pan, your lid, the spork that comes with it, your cover for your stove, the cup, and the protector. So that all comes with it. This is what I'm going to use to cook on. It's a little rock. Right now it's still a little wet outside, so I wouldn't worry too much if I could find something like this to cook on. But normally when I'm hiking or otherwise, I try to find something that's relatively decent to cook on that makes life a little easier. So now, like I said, this is the first time I'm using this. I've never used the Pocket Rocket before. I've seen how people have used them and figured it shouldn't be too bad. It's got a rubber seal on the side here, so you just take it down to a nice tight. You don't need to go too crazy. Before I get that started, I'm going to measure out the amount of water I need, so that way I waste little time burning this, because it's a small container. This is only a 4-ounce container, so I should get roughly about 60 minutes out of it, but you'd be surprised how long it can take you to try and measure out your water, fumble around with everything like I'm doing right now. It's you know, you're working with a small surface here, so it doesn't take long to lose it. Like if I just started, look how much time I'd be losing. Alright, with this one it requires 16 ounces of water. So here's the water that I filtered earlier from my video. I'm sorry, this is one I brought with me. My apologies. It's got my little push top on it. But that's fine, I don't care. Both water works just as fine. So look out in here. We've got 4, 8. The highest this goes up to is 12 ounces. So I'll fill the 12 ounce up, pour it in there, and then go for the 4 ounces. So that's a lot of water for this, but it's probably because what I'm cooking today is sweet and sour pork with rice. So I gotta imagine that rice probably takes up a lot of that water. So there we go. So that water's all set to go. And this is why I usually try to bring more than just 1 liter with me. My 1 liter, I'm already used about half of my liter, and I wasn't even drinking from that earlier. So that's why sometimes it's a good idea. Now what I'm going to use to start it is Gerber. Gerber makes their fire starters. So I've been hearing good and bad things about it. I haven't had any trouble with it. I like it. It's got a little water seal on it. On the other side you could carry flint, or like cotton or something in there to help start it along if you needed. This was actually an idea that was brought up by another guy, so I'm going to try to light this with this today. There we go. Fire is started. Now I could have easily used matches, but I like to use what I'm actually going to be with. Now that's a good fire going on there, and that's basically about it. I'm going to go ahead and get this water to a boil and eat away. So that's the review of the MSR Pocket Rocket, the GSI Soloist, and the Gerber fire starter. Any questions, feel free to ask me. Be more than happy to answer what I know. Alright, take care guys.